Hey everybody, my name is Justin Peterson. I'm currently the freshman class president. At the beginning of the year in front of Mosley, I gave a speech that began with a statement, "I'm not here to tell you why I'm overly qualified for this position." As with earlier this year, tonight I'm going to do the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not here to tell you why I'm overly qualified for this position. Rather, I'd like to take this opportunity to recap my first year in office and end with what I'll work towards if reelected. To be perfectly honest, the beginning of our term was a learning experience. We attended the SGA weekend retreat where we learned more about expectations, committees, legislative procedure, Robert's Rule of Parliamentary Procedure, the relationship between senators, and a little more about ourselves. We put together an unforgettable event and carried out an Elon tradition called Hometown Heroes. Then we threw a class pumpkin carving contest during the week of Halloween, where the winners were presented field passes to Elon's last home football game. I personally had the privilege of having lunch with the Elon Board of Trustees, where we talked about the school's alcohol policy and what the Presidential Task Force has and can do to help us with that issue. Along with the lunch meeting with President Lambert and his senior staff members, I had the honor of staying late and talking with Dr. Jackson, someone who I have a great amount of respect for, about everything from what to do with Lighthouse, to area common buildings, and how drinking on campus should be handled. Lately, the freshman class officers have been considering a few legislative ideas, some we've worked on more than others. Nonetheless, I think it would be interesting to you if I shared a few of our ideas in an attempt to throw together a sort of platform for this election. Not to give you a whole bunch of promises, but if reelected, with the help of my class officers, I will work towards Chick-fil-A breakfast in Octagon, ice machines in dorm buildings, to-go boxes in our dining halls, lengthening the second floor library hours, reaching a more successful and agreeable alcohol policy for both students and administrators, and a variety of upgrades to Danley Center, including new basketball nets, cleaning their volleyball courts, installing weatherproof park benches around their pond, and getting vending machines installed that I'm surprised they don't already have. But before I finish, let it be known that with these ideas, credit is due not to myself, but many of my class officers and our constituents who sought out change and shared with us their concerns. But don't let our potential end with this list. If there is ever anything you feel needs to be different at Elon, let me know. I'll add it to my list, and together we can work towards change.